Hey guys, so we just finished recording a really disturbing one for Gumload, and I feel dirty after it.
I feel dirty.
So it's a documentary
about a man and a horse.
Yeah, and I don't really know what else to put on it. It was, you see the way they talk about it. It's just
ridiculous. The man died though. So
the man gave the horse hepatitis.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else to put on that. Also, it said at the end of it, yeah, he died from hepatitis. So
yeah.
He did.
So
before the documentary was aired. So if that sounds like something you guys want to check out, links down below.
Yeah.
As always. Oh, by the way, we're thinking about doing. I want to ask some of the boys that are subscribed to the Gumload because we have to be careful about what videos we pick for
obviously
teasers, because there's some videos that's like, yeah, I'm going to keep that behind the paywall.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to be careful, but I'm going to go through and we're going to review a few of our videos. So like, look, keep an eye out. We're probably going to have a couple, like I'm thinking 3.
Yeah.
3 solid teasers. And if you're still not impressed after that, then
fine.
Like whatever. If you're not into it, you're not into it. You ready for this one though, Megan? Am I the asshole? By I make my 8-year-old dig through the trash.
Maybe this is my mum vibe taking over, but I feel bad. Should.
Alright, okay.
I, 30 female, have a daughter, Emmy, who is 8. Father not in the picture. She's the best behaved, most beautiful, etc. Suffice to say, I think I did a pretty good job as a single parent. But she's quite nosy. I think she inherited that from me. As a kid, I'd routinely open drawers of relatives and strangers, but only out of curiosity. I never touched. My daughter likes to throw things away she doesn't like. I'm very heavy about boundaries and respect, and this has been a recurring problem. To get right down to it, my daughter will sneak away and go through mine and my boyfriend's drawers and throw away private objects she doesn't approve of. This would be okay if she was 4, but she's a few years away from having boobs. I taught her respect, but this isn't the first time she's done this. She's thrown away $200 worth of toys for this.
Wait, what could this be? This okay. Wonder what type of toys they are.
I do not leave them out. I'm talking about the back closet or drawer in a purse high up in the box. She's just that nosy when I don't constantly have an eye on her. Essentially, last night me and my boyfriend went to practice some safety and noticed the drawer of the adultness was empty. I confronted her today and she denied it, but her punishment was to dig through the trash, recover the things she threw away, wash them and return them. What?
You don't wash them? Wash them?
Oh my god, I told my sister and she blew up. 8 years old is too young to be washing toys and condom wrappers.
What?
Oh my god. I argued she's old enough to throw them away and old enough to wash them and put them back. I didn't yell at my daughter or severely punish her, only reinforced that she went in a room that wasn't hers, in a drawer that wasn't hers, and threw away over $150 because she didn't like what she saw, by being where she shouldn't be. My sister says I should have done the trash myself and not have her touch those items. And when she started crying, I should have let her go and done it myself. I shouldn't have been mentioned. What? I shouldn't have mentioned. She's young, but I feel the punishment fits the crime. But Emmy's been giving me the silent treatment, so now I feel bad. Am I the asshole?
Alright, what's the edit say before we get into this?
To be fair, the items she's thrown away aren't phallic shape. I've no veiny things or explicit stuff, and even if I did, they're put away. Edit number 2. I don't have to defend my post history.
Wait, what's your
post history? As it's irrelevant. Mistakes were made, hence deleted months ago. Emmy is 8, but still remembers her dad. She was not abused. He was just not the best dad, which is why she knows. I'm in a solid relationship, have been, and watching him exchange goodnight. I was asking for advice, but I got Reddit in response. I accept my judgment. As for the big comment, that's just how we are. If I provided context for everything, it'd be a mile long.
So she deleted this post, so I don't think we can. Oh, you know what? Let's say, can we go on the history? Give us 1 sec, guys. Give us 1 sec. No, it's all been deleted.
It's just all comments.
It's all been deleted, so it has been. So, well, what is an 8-year-old doing with this stuff anyway? How does she know what it is?
Well,
like,
maybe she doesn't know what it is.
Why is she throwing
I also think it's absolutely fucking disgusting about the boob.
What's the boob comment though? What does it mean?
That, she's like years away from getting boobs. Like, mate, she's 8.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be the way I would.
Why would you even mention that?
Yeah, I wouldn't put it like that.
No. And no, that's disgusting.
I wouldn't really.
But also, as an 8-year-old child, they won't know what they are, so they're throwing.
I hope that they don't know what they are. I hope.
I hope she doesn't know what they are, so she's throwing them in the bin.
What?
My immediate reaction would to be just get them out of the bin, wash them myself, and put them away in a better spot.
I think you need to put a lock on your door.
You need to get something. Yeah, you need to put a lock on your door or something that the kid can't get into. Because if you know this is a thing that she does, you should have took better precaution. I'm not saying that because you're a mum you can't have a sex toy, because that's no fuck off. But like, I do think you should have better ways of hiding it, maybe. Because kids are kids. They do. They go in and they hoke and they poke and they rummage, and Ozzy loves a good hoke.
Odie's the most hokiest child ever.
Ozzy,
yeah.
Odie's the dog. Ozzy is so hokey. Like, he loves going into boxes and things and just hoking and pulling random stuff out. Like, so.
He's good with it. Like, he doesn't do it with the bin, because one time, like, when he was younger,
he did try and do it with the bin.
He tried to hook. It's like, dirty.
He pulled the bin over one time.
Yeah, it's like, dirty, and now he doesn't do it. He's like, dirty, but smelly. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going. That's pretty. I don't know. Washing them was. Yeah, that's where it gets into the point of.
Mate, that's pretty fucked up. Making your 8-year-old kid wash your sex toys. CPS.
Right, so this was a submission. Lord. This was a submission on the Gumroad. Someone put it into submissions.
Fucking
and
pop-ups.
And I thought it was funny enough that, and I think we could get away with doing it on YouTube. So, fury over prostitute breaks lockdown rules over sex and motorhome. So
she just travelled the bite, did you?
Yeah, so
self-confessed sex worker has been slammed for breaking coronavirus lockdown rules to travel the country, offer sex in her motorhome.
So, first of all,
how'd you advertise it?
Well, so I don't know how much I can actually show in the video, but I'm just going to say she's cheap.
Oh, is she cheap?
Like 30 quid a pop.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not. Fucking sweaty cultist.
Mate, that's not bad. 30 quid?
I mean, imagine paying. Who's paying 30?
Like, what's a 30 quid though? Is it ham shank or is it full go?
No, it's full go. Like, apparently.
Full go? 30 quid?
Yeah, no gapper, no nothing.
Mate.
Right, so well.
Anyway, Kerry, who hails from Whitby but travels across Yorkshire in her van,
Yorkshire,
offering 15-minute appointments for customers and offers a range of sexual services. Although the act of prostitution is legal, Kerry is currently breaching the government's lockdown rules that are currently in place, urging people to keep 2 meters away from people who don't live with them. The rules also state that people should work from home, but not drive to work unless it is essential. One reader, who wishes to remain anonymous, got in touch with our sister site Hull Live to express concerns that such services are still being offered when social distancing in place. They said, on a website, prostitutes called Kerry from Whitby is parking her motorhome in West Hull and East Hull around Sutton Fields. Stop it. It's reported that she's been in the sex industry for many, many years and she's believed to be a porn actress. Okay? Hey, look at her busted ass. Stop it. She comes to Hull on a weekly basis and has been working this week. Kerry, 37. There's no way she's 37. Like,
no, well, you know what? Maybe she's just had a really tough life.
I would guarantee that she has.
She, if she's offered it for 30 quid for 15 minutes.
For a full pop.
You know.
Kerry, 37, can be found on an adult website which seems to show her advertising for sex this week at her motorhome in Hull. The website says Wednesday, April 8th at West Hull, 12:30 to 2 p.m.
Mate, so she does the lunchtime breaks then?
She does the lunchtime breaks, yeah. Fuck. All meets are for 15 minutes in my motorhome.
Nice.
She also advertises her services on both Monday and Tuesday.
She only works 2 days a week?
From 12:30 to 2.
Mate.
Gift.
Oh my God.
There is a phone number on the website and our reporter tried to contact her for a response. A message said to text her, which we did, again asking for a comment, however we have had no response.
Oh no. Yeah, that's free advertising when you're on, right?
Yeah. She previously sparked concerns parking up in other towns and has often said she's heading to Huddersfield. Kerry has also featured on 24 Hours in police custody talking about her work after turning her back on nursing.
Mate, she was a nurse?
She was a nurse, Jesus Christ.
Right, you know what? You know what? Apparently she's a bit of a Google celebrity in Yorkshire. So
what's her name? Kerry, go down. What's her full name? Just Kerry.
No, it's look. I'm gonna get up some other articles about her. You guys are gonna in for tweaks. I actually was looking at her the other day. I was thinking about doing a full video for Gumroad, but I wasn't really.
Yeah.
I couldn't really find it enough that would work for Gumroad, but I think it'll work for YouTube. Here. You know.
Are you tired of overreaching and overbearing censorship on important and non-important issues? Well, you're in luck. For just $7.50 a month, you can get access to over 60 hours of completely uncensored and unhinged schizo takes from Megan and James. From us.
I mean, look, it's 60 hours at the minute. Every week we do a minimum of like 3 hours.
Yep.
So, you know.
You get a lot of content.
There's a lot on there.
A lot of content. Ranging from... Or even... Yes, they are that spicy. Even the name of the topic must be censored. We can't even promote it on YouTube. You can stream or download all the videos from Gumroad and cancel your membership at any time. Though new videos every week on average come to 2 to 3 hours long, so we can really go in depth on any topic, and we are not strangled by the YouTube algorithm.
That's a big issue I always find.
Yeah. We can be open and uncensored and not have to worry about any of that.
If you want to talk about a subject, YouTube really promotes, oh, you're going to have to get that done in 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. But on this, we can really take our time and really delve into it.
And most weeks we do bonus off-topic videos. And yes, we even have a teaser video you can download for free from nickbeardia.co.uk. In it, we talk about Northern Ireland for 4.5 hours.
I don't even think we scratched the surface.
No,
guys.
it's to try and help you understand who we are as people, our worldview, and how we can kind of be aliens to most people. If any of that sounds good to you, go ahead, links down below, and let's get back to the video.
Right, so that article we just did was from 2020, of course.
This one's from 2018.
This is in 2018.
I'm not ashamed. Married sex worker who beds 30 men a day in Caravan explains why she gave up nursing career. A married sex worker who beds up to 30 men has revealed why she turned her back on her nursing career. Kerry Redfield has been working as an escort for several years and does all of her work from a motorhome in which she travels all over the country.
Absolute
Sexting.
Yeah, sexting on wheels.
Yeah.
You know what?
Living in the future.
You know what? I will give her credit for ingenuity.
Yeah.
Alone, like the idea of like, why not?
Hustler.
Yeah, like, you know what?
Hustler woman.
Yeah.
But surprisingly...
Businesswoman.
But surprisingly, Kerry runs her own limited company and pays tax on what she earns.
Alright, okay.
Alright, businesswoman, bro.
Yeah.
Even sending her books to her accountant to make sure everything is correct.
Alright, okay.
The woman who says she's
Why, did she take cards?
Look, it's legal.
Yeah.
The woman who says she's in her 30s explained...
Nah, she ain't in her 30s.
I do what I do because I love it, and says, I've got nothing to hide. I'm not ashamed of what I do. I love the fact I can use my body to make money. Kerry is one of thousands of women in Britain making a living this way, but she may be one of the only ones who has registered her work as a legitimate business. Her unconventional work came to light in the Channel 4 series 24 Hours in Police Custody, which hit TV screens last night after being caught up in a blackmail scam.
Wait, what was she blackmailing someone with?
In the show, Kerry was seen protesting her innocence as she was told of the scam that eventually saw Officer Garstoff in jail for 18 months. All that was where the fella was, the policeman was jailed.
Oh, right, okay.
But Kerry insisted she was as clean as a whistle. And when she was asked if she could remember the punter, she replied, I had to tell him I can't remember most of the people I see. I can see up to 30 men a day, and had to be honest, I forget what they look like. Kerry was born and grew up in Yorkshire, and after school she started training as a nurse. But it was in her mid-20s that she turned to sex. She told The Sun, I knew people that ran sex parties and I thought, I could do that. I tried it. I loved it. And I knew I could make money. It was such a different kind of life.
Hey,
look at the man, what the fuck?
Well, like, it looks relatively clean. I'll give her that at least. Like, you know, but still, that's mad. That van, though, that...
Soon after, Kerry moved into the porn business and started making films in Germany, which she claimed make the best porn in the world. She said she offers a whole range of services as long as it isn't rough or anything to do with animals. She also added that she won't see clients under 21. Girl has boundaries.
The prostitute on wheels has standards.
Has standards, I know. And while she said she has always paid her taxes, it wasn't until 2 years ago that she decided to set up her own company, touring the country in her caravan at least 3 days a week. She said, I knew I wanted to do it properly. I get paid in cash, but everything I get paid goes into a book, and at the end of the week, I take it to my accountant, and he works everything out. I got sick of hotels, which is why I got the van. It gives me a lot of flexibility. 6 years ago, she married a man who works as a music composer for video games, who's aware of what she does.
Why does it make sense that the guy works in...
Why does it make sense, yes.
Right, let's see, what else can we find out about...
Kerry.
So, yeah, we went a bit more looking online, and And
James ended up finding her porn videos, and I don't want to watch that again.
You know what? Trust me.
Don't look it up.
You don't want to look into it. They all look like all the videos look like they were shot on like old Sony Ericssons, and they all look like they've been done in like parks, and they all look like they've all got
not like the old Sony Ericsson that you slide up.
Yeah, it's like two megapixel jobbies. You know what I mean?
Them boys.
Yeah, I don't look it up yourself. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't.
Yeah, just don't.
Or
actually.
don't.
We're gonna go on to something else. This one's just funny, so it is. You ready for this one?
My hamster exploded. What? I've been crying in my room for 2 hours now. I was making some salad dressing in the kitchen with my pet hamster, Manny. I let him roam around. My sister and her friends were also in there doing something. I spilled a bottle of vinegar, so I left to get a towel, and when I came back, Manny was drinking it. I didn't think anything of it, so I let him help me clean it up. All of a sudden, Manny starts acting really weird. He's normally very full of energy, but he was just sitting still. Everyone gathered around him to try and figure out what was wrong. Suddenly, we hear a fizzling noise coming from inside Manny, and he started expanding. He let out a final squeak and burst. Bubbles and blood went everywhere. My sister and her friends started screaming and crying. I ran and got my dad, and he cleaned it up. We looked in the pantry, and apparently Manny got into the baking soda and ate a bunch of it. I think I'm traumatized.
That's actually brutal.
They made a volcano. They made a primary school volcano inside a hamster.
That's I don't know.
Why is it everybody who owns a hamster had a traumatic experience with them?
I never had hamsters.
I never had hamsters.
Oh no, what was the one? You dropped it and had a wee.
No, I was a guinea pig.
Alright, well tell us.
I was a guinea pig. I had a guinea pig. Also, 6 years old, shouldn't have been able to hold a guinea pig. I dropped it, broke its leg, and it had a little cast on it. And then our other one, the one that broke its leg was mine, and it was called Caramel, and my sister's one was called Zum Zum, because it was fast as fuck, boy, and you couldn't like even hold it because it just like zoomed out of your arm and just like just went. And I went in, my mum went into the garage to check them, to feed them, and my one was on its back, legs stiff, dead, and Zoom Zoom had gotten out of the cage, couldn't find him, nowhere to be seen, gone. About 10 years later, my dad was cleaning the garage, and guinea pig skeleton at the back. So Zoom Zoom got to the back and died. So
yeah, that's the thing. Here, Megan, you ready for this one? This one's really fucking weird. Right, I don't know if we can do this, but I'm just gonna throw it in.
The IDF has a special sperm retrieval unit to collect the seed of fallen IDFs. The Health Ministry has set up a special unit that works 24/7 with the IDF and the 4 hospital Heisey sperm bank, wherever they are.
In Israel.
To notify families of their option of PSR and set it up as quickly as possible following the death of their son or husband. Sperm must be retrieved within 24 hours after death to increase its chances of viability, when it is later unfrozen and used to fertilize an egg. However, experts say that PSR can be performed even several days after death if sperm is no longer motile. We look for and prefer sperm that are moving, but even sperm that is not motile does not mean that it is not alive. We know how to make it move after it's unfrozen, said Dr. Head of IVF Unit.
Guys, I just love Cyberpunk so much.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Is that not one of them? Like,
yeah, that's fucked.
I don't even know why I put it. That's literally gene seed.
Yeah.
It's literally 40k. Literally 40k collecting gene seed. I don't know what else to put on that.
Yeah,
I just kind of wanted to show you guys because I came across it and I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, it's in a video now. Again, this one's just funny, so it is.
I got a -3% on my science test. Ask me anything. What's your grade in the class? And were you trying to get negative points? I had like an 8% going into it, and I got negative points because I drew Alvin and the Chipmunks hentai in the short response section. Fuck me, man.
You know the worst thing is, I kind of expected to be at this point.
So did I.
No, like if someone showed me this like years ago, I'd be
lies.
Don't be fucking.
No, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
No, I see it.
I
see it.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense, guys. So yeah, that's where we're gonna finish up today. Relatively short video because today's Gobblegood video was like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
It's getting quite late, and we're gonna need to get other bits and bits done today. So yeah. Any updates? Oh, I'm near finished Sci-Fi Gothic. I kind of want to change the name. Megan,
I like Sci-Fi sci-fi gothic.
Megan
I
likes
just like
the
that
name.
name, sci-fi gothic.
I was kind of thinking dark future, kind of like.
I just like sci-fi gothic.
Well, I just
like
call it sci-fi gothic, and then like have like subtitles for all the books.
Yeah.
But look, it's almost finished.
Space goths.
Space goths. Mate. Space Catholicism. I suppose I could call it that as well.
I just like sci-fi.
Sci-fi gothic, one of the essentials.
Yeah.
Totally not 40k, guys. I just haven't written any more.
LOL, haha.
I just haven't written any lore for it at all, and everything in it seems to match up
With something else.
that already exists. Like,
yeah.
for instance, for some reason, I've got a class that are called ogres,
Yeah.
and I've got another class that's called a machine mancer, and I've got another one called a sanctioned sorcerer.
So,
And yeah, you know what? I don't know what they could be referring to or how they work, or like, you know, it's just something that exists. It's nearly finished, honestly. I think it'll be out. I don't. It won't be
Year.
out before. Yeah, it'll be a New Year.
It definitely won't be out for Christmas next week.
Well, honestly, I have done everything. Like, it's all done, bar the stat blocks. That's the only thing that actually is left to go on it. Bar that, it's just all the usual. Like, you know, models, website, teaser. If you haven't,
Road. Yeah, check
like,
the teaser. Because
it's
there will
for-
be, we'll be putting out new teasers, so keep going back, having a wee look, have a wee
Yeah.
check. We obviously will tell you whenever they're out.
And also, like, you know, it's like, if you want more of us, it's a 4-hour video. You can download it and check it out yourself and see what you
Exactly.
think. You know what? I actually see comparison. doing Gumload, it really has like invigorated me.
I know.
Quite a bit because
With
YouTube,
creating
like I know,
content,
I'm sure you guys are fucking sick to the back of us talking about it. But like honestly, see like YouTube, see how restrictive they are, and you have to like everything has to be reviewed. Everything has to be like, oh, is this good? Can I say this here? Can I do that there? You can just do it with
I know.
Gumload, and it's just
It's
such a
so good.
And honestly, like you know, the thing is as well, it's at a point now that it's just working really well, and it's the guys are really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm just happy for it.
Happy.
Megan's near falling asleep, so
I'm so tired.
You're actually exhausted.
I'm so tired and James keeps talking.
Look, anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Let us know what you think down below. All that good stuff. Oh, if you haven't seen it, me and Garbu checked out fucking thirsty sword lesbians. It's as trash as what I thought it was.
Yeah, sounds trash.
It is trash.
Sounds trash.
Hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you next time.
Bye.